Welcome to the Pre-Snap Podcast presented by LineStar. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and it is a Week 12 in the NFL, and we've got your NFL player prop bets for this week. We've got some great games on the slate, and we've got some great picks for you. We are using the PropsAI tool on the LineStar app to help us find the best value in the prop market. If you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend you do so. You can get a free trial by downloading any of our partners and our offers there. Use the promo code LineStar when you first download Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, and Parlay Play. You'll get a nice deposit match plus 1 free month of the LineStar app, and you can check out that PropsAI tool for yourself. What it does, it just compares LineStar's projections to what's out there in the prop market. Super convenient, helpful tool. So hopefully we can crush it again like we did last week. Let's recap last week before we get into this week's picks and check it out here. Just one guy let us down. Of course, it was a Tennessee Volunteer, Tyler. Cedric Tillman did not deliver for us on the over 56.5 receiving yards. Someone in the comments did say, that might not be his game. It was a close call there, but either way, we knew that the Browns were going to be throwing the ball a lot in that game. So not a terrible read there, but our other picks were awesome. Josh Jacobs crushed at 76 rush yards. Bijan Robinson over on the receiving yards. Demario Douglas, 59 receiving yards, and Tony Pollard's, we took the under on his rushing yards, and he only had 15. So some solid picks from us last week. Hopefully we can put together another winning entry this week. We're putting our picks all on an entry on Underdog, so if you'd like to tell us there, you can. Again, remember to download that app and use the promo code LineStar so you can get the deposit match and free month of LineStar. But before we get into our picks, make sure to also like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, because each week on this show, we will give out $100 if we go 5-0 on our picks, and we'll announce that next week's show. So we were so close this week, and we want to be giving out some money and setting off the money guns. So do us a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, and you're automatically entered in. We will pick one randomly selected commenter on next week's show, so make sure to tune back in to see if we went 5-0 this week. And if you've got any absolute locks for this week, we absolutely want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let us know. We're here to help each other out. The common goal, of course, is to go out there and beat the books. So let's do it this week. All right, let's start things off with some tight ends. We're going to start things off with Vikings tight end TJ Hockenson. Over 35.5 receiving yards. LineStar's projection is 51 here. Hockenson averaging just over 37 receiving yards per game. And I know he did he just kind of came back over the past couple of weeks. He had just 13 versus Tennessee, but remember he did have 71 prior against Jacksonville. And he's got a decent matchup this week going up against the Bears, who are actually 17th in DVOA versus the tight end position. So I like TJ Hockenson this week. What do you think, Tyler?
TJ Hawkinson's in a great spot. I was kind of surprised they didn't use him last week, but he has stepped right back in and is a key part of this offense. And I think that's going to be how it is the rest of the season. I mean, he had 9 targets the week before last, only 3 last week, but they really didn't need him. I mean, they controlled the game from beginning to end.
All right, let's keep it rolling with the tight ends. Next up, we're going to Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert. Over 41.5 receiving yards. Our projection from LineStar is 47. Goddard's averaging 55.3 receiving yards per game. And while he's only been over in 3 of 7, I'm loving the matchup for him going up against the Rams, who ranked 24th in pass defense DVOA versus the tight end position. Last week, we saw the Patriots' Hunter Henry get 53. The week prior, Jonnu Smith put up 45. Dallas Goedert can absolutely get there. We know he can be a top option, security blanket there for Jalen Hurts. I'm excited about this game in general, but I definitely think Dallas Goedert can clear the over on 41.5 receiving yards. Any thoughts here?
Yeah, Dallas Goedert has big home and away splits this year. So far at home, 35.2, away 85.7. Now, for his career, it's not quite as big of a margin. It's 40 at home and 48 on the road. But either way you break it down, they're using the tight end more on the road. So I like this spot for Dallas Goedert versus a team that hasn't been able to stop the tight end.
Gotta love the road warrior of Dallas Goedert. Those are some crazy splits right there. Maybe what do you think it is? It just, I don't know. That's crazy to have those kinds of splits.
Yeah, it's got to be just how they're approaching games differently. It's got to be a part of it.
All right. Well, next up, let's go to a wide receiver. Bucks wide receiver Mike Evans, over 53.5 receiving yards. The LineStar's projection around 56, and the consensus even higher at 64. Mike Evans is only averaging 47.9 receiving yards per game, but going up against the Giants, who rank 31st in pass defense DVOA versus the wide receiver 1. I definitely think he can get there against this defense, this pass defense that's pretty poor. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here to me is there's no Chris Godwin anymore. Mike Evans, it is his show. He is the number one. Last year, we saw him just have a giant season when Godwin wasn't as much of a factor. Now, the rest of the season, that's going to be the situation. It will be the Mike Evans show. And I got to go to him when we have a line of a 53.8 or 53.5, and the DVOA is big time in the favor of the Bucks and Mike Evans. Love this spot for Evans.
Mm-hmm. All right, so those are our three. We're using the PropsAI tool on the LineStar app there to help us find the best value for those top three. And now Tyler and I are each going to give our favorite pick of the week. So Tyler, who are you rolling with this week?
I'm going to go to the other side of that game, and we're going tight end Theo Johnson over 21.5 receiving yards. Our LineStar projections 25.8, consensus is 23.6. Over the last 4 games, he is averaging 38.3 yards per game with 4.8 targets, and Tampa Bay is allowing 68.4 yards per game. They're 30th on our team defense tool versus tight end. I like the spot for Theo Johnson, and tight ends are, safety blankets for quarterbacks, especially guys that are making their season debut.
Tommy DeVito making his debut for the Giants. What did you think of? I still can't believe that Daniel Jones somehow is like demoted to third string. It's just wild. I don't even know what they're doing over there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe they're not rolling with Locke. It's not like DeVito was that great last season, but at least
they're paying him a lot of money.
Fan base a little bit.
So. Yeah, I don't know. Tommy Cutlets, they're just maybe trying to get the fan base excited. I don't know. Maybe a better idea would have been to just pay. Maybe a better idea pay Saquon Barkley. I don't know. What do I know?
Probably would have been.
All right. Speaking of running backs, last week I took Tony Pollard under his rushing yards line. I'm actually going to fade another running back this week. It's painful for me, Tyler, because I got to go against the Georgia Bulldog here, but I just have to go where the numbers tell me. So DeAndre Swift, sorry, buddy, but got to go with the under 61.5 rush yards here because LineStar's projection is just 49.2. The consensus also to the under 47.6. Going up against a very tough rush defense. The Minnesota Vikings rank first in rush defense DVOA. So, that's going to be a tough matchup for Swift in this one. I like the spot here for the under. I think there's more value there. So we're going to fade another running back this season. What do you think about that pick? Any thoughts?
I like it. Another thing is Roschon Johnson is just eating into Swift workload.
That too.
Season high 42% of snaps last week for him. So
and that's another huge factor too, because when we took Tony Pollard's under last week, a big factor, right, was because another running back was coming in and kind of taking the workload from him, Tajay Spears. So I like the spot for DeAndre Swift. That's a nice fade spot. We've got a lot of people that are looking for unders, so that's one for our unders crowd here in the comments. Speaking of comments, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. It enters you into our contest. So hopefully we go 5-0 this week. We were one short last week, but we did put together some winning entries. I know a lot of you guys let me know that you were able to put together a winning entry or winning parlay. So congrats to you if you used any of our picks. Please let us know in the comments. We love to hear from you guys whenever you guys are able to cash those tickets. And if you've got any locks, remember to drop them below because we're all just trying to help each other out and beat the books this week. In week 12, hopefully it can be a profitable one. Black Friday shopping has to be done next week. So let's go win some money. Good luck out there and enjoy week 12. We'll see you next time.